Yo, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? Wednesday hump day. I know we've done the 30 days of the Movember already, but we made one last push for the final donations, guys. We've completed 30 days. We've grown, we've groomed the mustache. Scan the QR code here. Of course, you can also click on the link in the description box to donate for as little as $1 to help men's health, prostate, and testicular cancer. Boom. Gentlemen, how are we? Midway through the week. Hello, December. Hello, December. Yeah, I saw your video last night, Sean. It was looking really, really good. Really, really good.
And everyone's like, "Oh my god, you look so handsome now." It's like
it was like a little you do like a little, what do you call it? A little transition video.
Yeah,
I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah, my girlfriend liked it too. I got it.
Kind of got me wet. So kind of get me wet.
I got her wet
style.
Yeah,
I love it. I love it.
It feels good though. So, it was a good fucking month, and it's good to do something different. And everyone's like, "Why are you doing it?" It's like for Movember, and like 1 month out of your whole lifetime. Like what is it? Like what's the big deal?
But it is true, isn't it crazy how it raises awareness, because it makes people go, "What's up with the Mo?" And then that's the segue to get into your conversation.
I got asked so many times. They were like, "Pat, you usually don't shave the bottom. Usually, it's usually have stubble all over." And I'm like, "Well, it's for charity." And they're like, "Okay." I remember I went to that NFT meetup on Friday last week, PD. Remember? And majority of the people majority of the people there are just looking at me going, like, I could tell, like, while I'm speaking, that they were looking at my top lip because it was Friday, so it was like the day after the fresh shave, right?
Yeah.
So we had our fresh days. Yeah. So everything's super clean and this super thin, like black line. It wasn't as thick as what it is now. It's super thin. And while I was speaking in front of like 30 people, I could tell that they're just like, what's that guy's top lip doing? Like,
what's on his top lip?
Yeah, it's like I feel bad for this guy because it looks like he's trying to grow something, but he should just let it go. And so I prefaced it while I was speaking. I said, "All right, guys, blah 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 blah. By the way, if you're wondering what's on my top lip, it's for Movember. I'm doing it for charity." And everyone's like, okay.
Little shameless plug there.
Yeah, I was like, I knew you guys were thinking this, so I thought I might as well, just let you guys know that you can still donate. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Everyone's like, what is it, like a caterpillar? Is there a bug on your lip? What is that?
Yeah, exactly. Wise Pass. The NFT event was the one with Singleton. It was sponsored by Singleton Whiskey and also by the Cypher Emu team. So it was like, there was a lot of food and a lot of whiskey. So
how did that go?
Was it was a quick one too. You said it wasn't as long as you anticipated.
Yeah, I thought it would be longer, but a lot of the people there's developers, people that were making their own games, or they were like from a VC, like a venture capital firm, and people that's hustling, some YouTube personalities that's doing like personal growth and also that's getting into the NFT space. It was a good one for the first meetup. There was around 30 people, so I'm looking forward to the second one. And a lot of connections were made and a lot of ideas are being pushed out. So it's good for the Vietnamese community.
Awesome. And there'll only be more in future as well as we progress.
Yeah, exactly. And it's actually pretty surprising how many projects as far as games that's coming out of Vietnam, not just Vietnam in general, but just Saigon itself. Like all of these guys that have companies set up, they already have demos, they're showing their websites, and I was just looking at it and going, wow, this is more than I expected. And then there was people there, obviously, like our good friend Alan, who's part of the Cypher Emu team, and yeah, he was just telling us of the next steps of what's happening with their company. They're now going to be launching a token, so it's going to be amazing. So.
Awesome. Hey, the handlebars is gone.
The handlebars are gone. I got rid of the vertical bits, but still have a pretty dirty mo going on.
Where's my saber-toothed tiger?
Just to answer that question,
digital art, Pat Cabrera.
Yeah, it's already been more than digital art. Yeah, Patrick Dang was over there. One of your questions. He was actually the organizer as well as Mike Tran. You guys know Mike from the booking service. What was that? What was the name of the booking service for tickets? PD, do you remember? Shit, I can't remember what the name was.
Ticket box.
Ticket box. Yeah. So Mike from Ticket Box was there. So he was the co-organizer.
The same guys we saw down at Downtown Steak for the Wise Pass event, like back then.
Yeah. Exactly. And yes, it's definitely more than just digital art. If you're not caught up on the NFT space, a lot of people is making money from utility, from staking. It's no longer just the art now.
Pat, are you able to recommend like sort of like almost like a single place to read about this and educate myself on this? Like I've seen people sort of recommend follow the right people on Twitter and just like read what they post.
Yeah. No, I would.
That's cool, but it's not really a practical way of.
Yeah, definitely. I would
probably already following it.
For a starter, I would definitely not tell you to follow an influencer. Like, you could follow them on Twitter to see what they're minting and what their thought strategy is. But a lot of the times that people follow in the influencers is basically for alpha. Alpha meaning just information early on about what's minting and what's hot as far as the project. And you got to remember, these guys, these influencers are whales. So when they buy an NFT, they're buying like 50 or to 100 of them, pumping their bags, and then they're saying, guys, this is what's hot. And everyone FOMOs in, and what happens? They slowly offload their bag.
Cool. Yes, I mean, obviously, like I don't want to be reading stuff that's shill, but like for a beginner, how the hell do you tell what's shilling and what's legit?
Correct. So so you just got to get onto the right websites. No, definitely. I'll link you tonight or tomorrow on the right stuff. I'll send it to the group chat so everyone can go through it.
Yes, I'd like to read on that.
Yeah, exactly. Because
that'd be great. Thank you.
It's so insane now, the money that's being made in NFTs as far as flipping, obviously just buying and selling. You can buy one and stake and then make money. Like, for example, we have an NFT
you can
now
buy a stake.
There's an NFT called Nanobots, right? And basically, you buy this NFT and you can stake it, meaning you can just leave it not listed. And each day it's earning you $60 a day just for holding it.
That's better than the bank.
What's it cost to buy though?
Right now, I think the floor is at about $800 for the cheapest one. Some are going for around 10,000-15,000.
So you're telling me that it's making something like 7 or 8% return per day?
Yes,
just for holding it.
Correct, just for holding it.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It should be like everything. Actually, buy this phone.
Buy banks.
And
can I just send you $800 right now, Pat?
and just to go off what Lam is saying. So Patrick Dang is a YouTube influencer, and he started this event on Friday, and he holds one of the most lucrative NFTs called Kaiju Kings and the Cyberkongs, and that's netting him. Let's say one of the NFTs is netting him around $2,000 to $2,500 a month just holding it.
Netting, holy shit!
What is the NFT worth?
The NFTs at the moment, I think they're worth at around 4K, 4 to 6K for one. But if you're getting 2K in a month back,
that's crazy. So you're what?
Yeah.
This is
whoa.
Because
we got to change our jobs.
Yeah, but don't get me wrong. It sounds all good and easy, but there's a lot of research, and there's a lot of risk involved as well. So you got to make sure you get on the right project.
Not the right,
and a little bit of luck, you reckon? A little bit.
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of luck involved into it. Like today there was a project that minted out. It's just a mouse. It's a picture of a mouse, a digital mouse, and you play a game with it, and it can earn you anything from $50 to $100 every couple of days.
What kind of game is it?
Cat and mouse.
Yeah, it's like there's one that's coming out, Sean. It's called Cat and Mouse. It's the one that I showed you, Petey. There's 40,000 people on the Discord right now, and it's about to launch next week.
No
I
way.
got 40,000 in like 2 weeks or something, under like real short time.
Yeah, 35,000 people in 3 days.
Are you on this whitelist or what?
Yes, I am.
So how much money am I sending you, Paddy?
Let me see how much Mint is going to cost, and then we can go from there.
Let us know. We've got the money ready. That's why you hear on Pat's side, when you hear this, it's like a computer sound. It's like dring. It's not like your normal message sound. That's the Discord notification sound.
It's the Discord notification
sound of money.
sound. So...
We call it the sound of money.
The sound of money.
Yeah.
Sound of money. Ladies and gentlemen, you just joined us. Qstream Vibes here with the boys, Pat, Bun Me, Matty, back to the Bun Me, and No Handlebars, and the Beer Burglar all the way up in High Foam. This is Wednesday Hump Day. Don't go away. We'll be right back with some cool news.
And they sound just like this. And they sound just. And they sound just.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Qstream Vibes here with the crew, Q Squad. Lads, I'm not sure if you saw this. It was 6 days ago. I did come across it, but I watched it. I ended up watching it. So they did a real-life Squid Game.
Mr. Beast?
With 456 people. And the prize money was 46. So they recreated the whole thing, obviously, with no deaths.
Yeah.
If you get a chance, go to this site, and I'll link everybody up. But I'll just go through it with you. It's pretty full on. Like I think they had up to something like $3 million to make this whole thing possible.
Yeah.
With the full game and everything. I'll skim through the video and you can see it. Like it's pretty cool.
No, Mr. Beast is cool, man. Like, have you seen all of his videos?
Oh yeah.
Not all, but his stuff is really, really good. So everyone playing the red light, green light, you wear these belts and
they like blow up like bullets.
Yeah, and then you're out.
Every single player has a device strapped to them that when they're eliminated, it pops. Chris, you want to have a chance at one? Red light.
Yeah, so it goes 30 minutes. I'll skip through it so you can see. They even get to the point where
no way.
A honeycomb one, right? So everyone randomly chooses wherever, and then they reveal.
This is great.
If I was you, I'd be getting pretty nervous.
So then, like, they're actually licking it and stuff as well, which is quite funny.
This is really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was taking out of the tin and he broke it already.
It's working.
Yeah, so it gets to the end, obviously. This is for the team, the tug of war as well.
No way. This
you fall into the pit. Then it goes into even the bedroom. They play the game where you play the marbles.
Oh no.
So, and then the final game. Where is it?
Oh,
yeah,
what?
so they did this one too.
If you're wondering where she just fell, don't worry. There's a giant foam pit down there. She's fine. Well, now you know. Now you know. Let. 13 minutes, guys. We now have 3 people on the platform. Only 1 out so far.
I'm not moving. I want somebody past 8 to take the next step.
Past 8? I love that. Yo. Hey, 3
Yeah,
minutes.
this isn't brutal enough. There needs to be more aggression. Dude's like smiling and stuff.
You reckon that should fall down?
I want to see people like pushing each other.
There's no one dying yet.
You need a gangster dude.
Oh.
Come on, 4 or 5. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go 2. Let's go 2. Yeah. Oh, you already knew that. Oh. Up. Oh. You see how many I've gotten? Take the next one.
How many did you guess right?
3.
3.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, honestly, it's time someone else steps up.
Hey, every second somebody doesn't step up, that's less time you got.
Hey, if no one crosses, I just keep the money.
All right, 3 went for it.
Yeah, so then it goes down to the end. Obviously, some people didn't make the time, so they had to leave. But the final game they did, they changed it up and they just did musical chairs. Look, you even get taken away in a coffin.
Bring the coffin.
Bring the coffin.
Bring the coffin here.
This is great.
The production is unreal.
3 people.
Yeah.
Thank you for coming out, man. Yeah, I loved your energy. This video we had 450. You guys gotta keep moving.
Okay, so this is the last 2.
This will determine which one of you wins 456 grand. Carl, kick the music on.
Oh my god.
Let it play a little bit, Carl. Let's let him soak in it. Carl's not looking at them. He has no idea where they are on the chair.
Somebody's gonna get $456,000 because you paused the music.
Oh boy. Oh, this is the intensity. When will he pause it? When's he gonna pause it?
I would push the bastard.
Are you allowed to?
Oh, I reckon you can. But they gave the second place something as well.
Yeah.
10 grand. That's shit.
Yeah, fuck it. No, it'd be fun to just be in it, you know.
Have you seen his other ones? The last to stop touching the Lamborghini wins the Lamborghini.
Last to stop touching. How do you play that?
So you just put, you place your hand
Push
on
other
it.
people off.
You place your hand on it, and basically last one to take their hands off, it wins the Lamborghini.
Oh, so you got to stay on. How long's the time limit?
Yeah,
Could be forever.
There's no time limit. It goes for days.
Oh shit! So how long?
Like
was
they eat there. So they give them food and water there. So and they even sleep there. They even sleep there. Like yeah. So you see. So during sleep time, you're allowed to use duct tape to tape yourself so you can sleep. and then when you wake up, you remove the duct tape and then go again. And then there's a guy. You know when you sleep, you move, right? So he's got his hand placed on the Lambo, and then he goes, and then he's like, "Nah, you're out because you moved your hand," because he went to scratch his nose. So it was pretty good. Now all these videos is really good. Mr. Beast's videos is really good. There was a video he was saying that he was investing a minimum $1 million in each video.
Yeah, well, that Squid Game one was like they had like $3 million
Yeah.
to play with to set up the whole thing to make it as close as possible to the actual game.
Just imagine how much money he's actually making to be able to spend that much.
Yeah.
Exactly. And to be able to give a prize pool of $456,000. Well, how much is a Lambo? $500,000?
About 200K, 250K.
Yeah.
In the States, it's a lot cheaper, yeah.
Yeah. And then there was another one. There was like $1 million in cash. Last one to lift their hands off $1 million in cash wins it.
Ooh. That's tough.
Yeah.
Jesus. I
don't know if I could do it.
Did you see also the one where he bought a car yard and then said he
gave it to someone, right?
And he just gave it to random people. He just said free cars. Just choose which one you want and you can take it home.
Yeah.
And people believed him or no?
No, yeah, people believed him. Like first they were like, no way, and then it's like, yeah, look, just choose which one. The guy goes, I'll take this one, and then he goes, all right, give him the key, and then he just drives off.
Were there some people who were skeptic?
Yeah, of course. The best one was Uber driver gives car to the passenger. So basically, if you book an Uber, you get in, right, and then he goes, where are you off to? And then he drives you to your destination. Once you get to the destination, he goes, by the way, this car is yours. And everyone's like, no way, no, you're lying. And then they're like, no, it's yours, really. Like, and then all the cameras come out, and they're like, all right, okay, I believe you. So it was pretty good.
That's like I think I spoke to you last time about it, Paddy. You boys, Sean may not know, but we have a duo comedy MC dudes called Hamish and Andy in Australia.
Yeah.
And in Sydney, they went to this area called King's Cross, which is like a red light district, Sean. and you can see things like dollar peep shows. So you put your dollar in and see peep show. But they set it up where they had Ed Sheeran, the actual Ed Sheeran, to be playing in the
in the
it
box,
looks like a peep show, but he changed the sign. He said, "Hey, look, $2 just to see Ed Sheeran." I'm not kidding you. People walking past go, "No way, Ed Sheeran's in there."
Fuck off.
And everyone was ignoring it. And then some couple goes, "Really? Oh, fuck it. It's only $2. Let's have a go." They went in, and it was actual Ed Sheeran. They're like, "Oh my god, we're getting free songs from Ed Sheeran because seeing what people think." Because you wouldn't think Ed Sheeran would ever pay for $2 at in a red light district area.
Because you'd never believe it, right? You would never believe it.
Not at all. No.
Imagine you go to Bui Ving, right? And then the guys go, "Hey, buddy, dude, you got 40K and Ed Sheeran's inside," and you go, "Nah, fuck off."
Yeah, no.
Or even a Vietnamese celeb. Imagine if you put, "Hey, yo, look," if you did a little prank, a social experiment. Say, "Hey, guys, limited time only. He's in there, Sung Tum MTP, just 50,000. He'll play you 2 songs." And they're like, "No way, Sung Tum."
No way.
No, seriously.
But I'd be like, let's fucking check it out. Let's see.
That's a good marketing ploy, actually.
That would be really good. It would get good exploitation.
But also, Hamish, he was dressed like a pimp, so that's why some people were like, "Oh, this can't be right."
No.
Because there was ones where it was like, "Is Ed Sheeran?" And he goes, "What, really? The Ed Sheeran, or is this like a dress up Ed Sheeran?" He goes, "No, the actual Ed Sheeran. Like, it's only $2 to come see." And they're like, "No, I got no time."
Yeah.
So.
$2, I'd risk it. I would risk it.
Yeah. What do you got to lose?
Because in my head, I'm thinking either I get Ed Sheeran or I get a peep show.
And it's $2.
It's $2. That's 1 gold coin. That's a win for me.
Because there was a funny moment where it took them a while. It took them like a good 30, 40, maybe an hour before someone came in. And Hamish comes inside and he actually says to Ed, he goes, "Mate, no one knows you." So that was pretty funny. That was good.
So good.
So good. So good. So Maddie, you got some news on some robot apocalypse coming up.
Ooh.
No. It was so the thing that I sent through in the group chat is the stuff that we were discussing yesterday about the nanobots that they just discovered that are basically self-replicating. So I've been reading like a huge explanatory article. Basically about like artificial intelligence and sort of the fact that most likely in our lifetimes and sort of like the experts seem to be pretty much in agreement that it is going to be happening within our lifetimes. Humans are going to create artificial intelligence that is about human level artificial intelligence, and because it's basically like a self-reinforcing loop. That is also quite likely to turn from human level artificial intelligence basically through like an intelligence explosion. As it gets smarter, the faster it learns, and the faster it learns, the faster it kind of like gets smarter, and figures out even better ways of learning and even faster. That basically is going to develop into artificial super intelligence or ASI. Mm-hmm. And so there's a huge risk to basically our entire species that if we're not very, very smart about how we program this thing or how we set this thing up, we could essentially kill our entire species. So it's kind of like an extinction level event. And in this article, they're talking specifically about an example where if you tell the artificial intelligence to be like make paper clips in the most efficient way possible, it'll just run with it. And as it gets better and smarter at it, it basically takes all resources and just makes more and more paper clips and gets so good at it that wipes out the entire species essentially.
Obviously, it also I guess limits or reduces, if not gets rid of all these what humans' rational thinking is. It has already the best solution, the best outcome, and it goes with that. There's no feelings involved with doing it.
Exactly right.
That's
and
scary,
so
man.
We were having a conversation in the group chat about like can you just pull the plug kind of thing? Can you like stop it from joining jumping on the internet and stuff like that? So yeah, like a kill switch. And basically the article who I can highly recommend actually. The name of the blog is called Wait But Why, which I've mentioned previously on this live stream. He talks about the fact that like for the AI, if it is actually artificial super intelligence, for the computer to figure out how to get around that kill switch is going to be essentially the same as like imagine the concept of like an ant or like say like a spider basically saying, I'm going to starve humans to death because I won't provide them with a web. That'll be like us trying to like pull the plug on an artificial superintelligence, which is essentially we'll be like, well, I don't give a fuck. I'll just take an apple off a tree and eat. We're not going to starve to death.
Scary.
So yeah, it's a really interesting it's a really interesting discussion. It's a very long article, but fascinating. And you know, the guy that writes it, I think his name's Tim Urban. He gives some incredible like justifications and uses some very good logic to sort of describe like how and why this can happen, and cites a lot of like experts on the matter who basically are in agreement that like, you know, this is going to change humanity like irrecognizably, and it's going to save the human race from death and will be immortal essentially, or extinction level event if we fuck it up essentially.
Sounds like Transformers.
Yeah, it's a very interesting discussion.
Micron in disguise.
It's scary because like we've had movies that have these scenarios 10, 20 years ago already. You know, that they already knew that with our technology, it can potentially get to that level of danger for our human race. And look, here we are, ever so close. And you know, not just the Japanese, but many different countries are already making these robots like skin-like textures and responding to you on their own. I think there was a seminar recently where they had 2 AI robots talking to each other, and it got into a fight.
What?
It got into a fight, and it wasn't programmed to. That's the scary part. Fuck.
They got in a fight.
Isn't it like Iron Man when he loses control?
We're arguing about something.
Self-detonate.
It's like Iron Man when all those suits go to get their own life and a different control. So.
Oh yeah, they get taken control of.
Yeah. Well, hopefully Optimus Prime is here to save us all.
Or Micron destroys all. Micron.
Yeah. The AI revolution, the road to superintelligence. Do you think humans will be integrated with some cybernism?
Yes.
That's one of the theories that I believe Elon is promoting. Is that like he thinks that humanity's best chance of surviving this coming AI apocalypse essentially is by actually making them part of us through like a human like neural interface, which is actually one of the things that he is. It's one of the things that he's invested in and started a company, and it's called Neuralink.
Who's going to have the higher power? Like, who can override who?
Elon.
What if I have a bionic arm, and do I get full control over it?
Well, it'll be part of us,
my brain.
so who knows?
Imagine yourself soothing with your bionic arm. Sheesh. We call it bionic soothing.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a little bit scary. Okay, if you could have half yourself or a part of your body to be bionic, what would you have?
A bionic penis. So it's always hard.
Yeah, but then you won't get any feeling, mate.
Why not? You could have those things that the Facebook glove has.
Nah, got to keep that part real. I reckon I might go like my legs, like knees, and my lower back. So
no, you can only choose one. You can only choose one. Choose one.
Okay, my spine then, my back.
Your back. Ooh, bionic back.
Ooh, that would actually be pretty good. Bionic back would be pretty handy.
Call him Back Boy.
Yeah, maybe like
Backman.
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 Oh my gosh.
Maybe some legs.
What's his superpower? Twerking.
Whip me.
I think people already have that superpower now, Paddy.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
I reckon Sean would be able to do it. We just got to convince him to.
Sean's still got to do all his
I
dares.
still have to do those dares. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
do.
ran away to high foam, fool.
All right.
Well, I guess when I come back, that'll be the first thing that must be
Well,
done on the
wait,
stream.
you do it right at the airport too.
Yeah, we'll pick you up. We'll pick you up, and that's when you do it.
You're not getting in the fucking cab without this mum tum on your lip.
Oh,
The cab driver's gonna get out. Ram ID.
Can we amend one of those dares?
yeah, we can because it's
Well,
in penalization.
So this is a penalization for running away for not doing the dare. I reckon with the mum thumb one, right? You know how he puts it on the top of his lip? I reckon he has to put it on the top of his lip at the same time, give the girlfriend a discreet kiss. Yeah.
And you've got to let her get you on your top lip.
Yes.
Oh god, I can just picture tasting that.
Sean, what if she kisses you and she goes, "Anyone got any mangoes?"
And then she starts dipping off there.
She starts dipping it off your lip.
She I don't know. She
Man,
does
he's
like
like,
it.
"Oh."
So she likes it a little bit. I don't know that much,
All right.
but
Awesome. Q-Stream vibes don't go away. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen, with should you sleep with your pets? Welcome back to Q-Stream Vibes here with the crew. Question for the moment is sleep with your pet and how that may affect you. Who has a pet here?
I'm
that you
about
sleep with that
zero
has to
pennies
sleep
to put any sort of animal into my bed. That's fucking gross.
Have
for
you
me.
ever slept? Have you ever slept with your pet?
Fuck no.
A pet? A pet?
No,
Yeah.
get the fuck out of my bed.
I think
It's my bed. Yuck.
I think the feeling of disgust for you, Matt, is because we've had dogs in Australia and we've never let them sleep on our bed. We let them sleep in our room.
Yes. Good point.
We also had house dogs, so we didn't really take them outside unless we took them for a walk. When they come back in, full proper wipe down of their hands and feet and stuff like that. And plus, we had smaller dogs. We didn't have big dogs, so it's not like the big German Shepherd's going to jump on the
slobber everywhere, like hair flying everywhere. No, thanks.
Yeah, even our cat doesn't sleep on our bed. She might just lay there, like at the foot of the bed, but she has her own spot. But when we sleep, she's never there. But I know people who have to, or not have to, but they've, I guess, raised a dog, and it's gotten so used to sleeping with them on the bed, it's always there, And I think that's some of that can be tough as you progress.
Further and further.
We know a friend.
I'm describing in charge of
the dog's name is Panda, and he's very used to sleeping on the bed only. And even when she moved in with her husband, Panda has to still sleep on the bed. He cannot sleep outside. Even if you lay his bed and his favorite pillow there, he cannot do it. And
pros and cons.
I think if anything, more or less girls would probably sleep more with their pets than guys would. I don't know.
I think so.
Especially if they're single and they have a puppy at home or a cat, they probably have likely to sleep with their pets.
Have their best
fellas.
Micro awakenings.
But
no, my dog sleeps outside.
Plus, he snores like hell anyway.
Yeah, he snores. He snores crazy. So he sleeps outside. He's got his own spot. There's only a few handful of times where he slept in the room, sleep on the bed.
The research does say that people who do have their pets in their bedroom, not necessarily on their bed, do get a better quality sleep. Comparative, maybe I think it's depends on the person as well. Maybe that peace of mind that you have someone there, especially if you're a loner, it helps you sleep.
Yeah.
How are you guys with when you go? When you go, I guess to overseas, or if you go somewhere for work in out of the city, and you've just got to book a hotel for the night. Are you the type that find it hard to sleep with new settings? Because I have some friends who new settings, even if it's a 5-star hotel, new settings, they kind of because it's brand new, they can't really sleep.
Yeah.
You guys have that problem?
I can get comfortable. It usually takes me a little bit of time to go to sleep, not like easily, but like when I'm out, I'm out pretty good because it feels nice, comfortable.
I love going to a hotel and sleeping in a new bed.
Yeah,
doesn't matter what grade.
Fresh. It's fresh every day.
I also like that. I also really enjoy that.
I love it. No matter what type of hotel.
Speaking of beds and bed stuff, I was reading an article today that there's a basically like like the email that I was reading was talking about a business opportunity, but like it's basically like a fairly new product called a bamboo. Like it's like a heat wicking blanket made out of bamboo fibers, and apparently it keeps you about like 3 degrees cooler than the surrounding air. So actually, I just bought one right before the live stream because I hate sleeping with the aircon on. I feel like it like really dries out like all my sinuses and stuff.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
Yeah,
Like
I bought one and I'm gonna give it a go. Hopefully I can sleep without AC.
How much was that?
It was 407,000 dong for the medium size, which is the one that I bought. So hopefully it'll be coming in a couple of weeks.
Right. Yeah. Is it nice and soft, like fluffy, like hotel blankets?
I have no idea. Like I've only seen a photo of it, and I read a review that it like works, and it's also a good business opportunity on top of that. So I think there's a few guys that are like a couple of businesses that are making, like $100,000 a month on FBA, fulfillment by Amazon, like selling this product on Amazon. They're making an absolute shit ton of money off selling this thing on Amazon. So that was the email, but yeah, I'm actually going to test out the product. I just ordered one.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. See how
is there like
a little bit of screw in that with it,
Yeah, let you know how the self-soothing goes.
Because I like the when you go to a really nice hotel and then the pillows are like what are they
fluffy, right?
Yeah, like duck feather, and the blankets.
Yeah,
like they're that thick, but when you lay it on top of you, it's like it sort of goes down and just wraps.
The memory foam kind of thing. The memory foam.
Yeah, those the feather duck blankets.
Intercontinental Peninsula in Da Nang, the 5-star or rather 6-star resort. It's like its own secluded sort of not island, but like a bay area which got its own beach on the opposite side of where all the other resorts along the beach. They have like the full massive deluxe penthouse suite where upon your entry, I think you have something like 17 types of pillows to choose from. It's some ridiculous amount of pillow types, and you can just you feel like I want this one.
You feel it?
Pillow menu.
Yeah. You get to choose it. You get to choose the different types of pillows. So
how much does that cost a night?
No idea. I was there for a wedding, and that was one of the rooms that they had the party in, and I remember coming through and they said, oh yeah, by the way, these are the pillows you can choose from. I'm like, what? I mean, the standard rooms are pretty good already, but the main room, obviously if you're paying a little bit more, you get all those services for
and you know what's nice as well? Hotel towels.
What's that?
I love them.
Hotel towels.
Yeah, hotel towels. Yeah. So what I usually do is so
they're full steamed clean.
Yeah. So when I ask for a fresh towel, I'll do it right before I shower. So I'll be like, "Excuse me, can I get a fresh towel, please?" So it's like by the time I bring it up to you, it's still nice and hot, and you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready."
You know what? Tomorrow, let's talk about some hotel hacks and hotel perks.
Yes, okay. and what you steal or take from the hotels.
Yeah. So you're always taking something.
Always got to take something. That's cool. That's awesome. Towels, fresh towels. I like how the last place we went to, Monarch, Patty, they had the towel folded into the swans in the Love Heart Swans.
That's such a Vietnamese thing, man. That's such a Vietnamese thing as well. Like it's always folded into a swan or a love heart.
An
In
elephant.
Thailand, I've had ones folded into like an elephant. So
Yeah.
cool.
Elephant, roses, the whole like. Oh man,
Elephant
they really
ones
do it
are-
up. They do it up here.
Speaking of Thailand, my friend just landed in Thailand yesterday. He's having a blast, guys. Having a blast.
From where?
When are we going?
From here.
He came from the US
Oh,
Ah.
fucking hell.
Yes, because Thailand's open.
because Thailand's open.
And by the way, Vietnam just welcomed the first group of Thailand people to Vietnam too.
yes, that's correct.
Wait, what? Really? To where'd they go?
Yeah.
A
They
resort?
came here to Vietnam.
Yeah. Yeah, one of the resorts.
One of the resorts.
It's not cheap though, boys, to come to Vietnam right now.
No,
No,
fuck
it
no.
is.
It's not.
It's costing from anything from 2 to 4K.
Far out.
Oh, is this? What the fuck is this?
Check this. Vietnamese architects bagged international awards. 3 Vietnamese
Yeah,
architects
they've been
won
hitting
prize
it with their architects.
at the Vision Awards for 2021 for Emerging Architecture Studio of the Year, Civic Building of the Year, and Urban House of the Year. So this is the Civic
Gotcha.
Building of the Year.
Oh, that's cool.
Urban House. The Bat Trang House, designed by VTN Architects, won the Urban House of the Year award, located in Hanoi's famous Bat Trang ceramic village. The house's striking feature is its double skin, made with local sourced perforated ceramic.
That looks super cool. I'm into that.
Double skin.
Nice plants coming out of the sides too.
I
Yeah.
love that. Like that one hotel in D1.
The Mist Hotel.
Yes, yeah, that's
Mist.
cool.
That hotel looks amazing, man.
hmm
Mm.
And then
Mist
the
does look
civil
very cool.
building of the year is this one here.
Oh, that's also very cool.
Is the
Hang in.
Montessori Garden in Huang Ninh Province.
Montessori.
Mm.
I like the green all around the house.
It's nice. Hey, like I've always liked this kind of like, I guess, sort of lofty split level sort of layout. I gotta show you guys. There's this really nice winery in D1 here on Wiener Jill, and when you go in, it's like it was taken over, and what was there was like an old, like a villa. But the stairs that come up, it's really, really cool. You've got different split levels, and each level is an area where you can sit and eat or sit and chill and lounges and stuff like that, and a really small rooftop as well. And great prices. Vietnamese menu, fusion-ish, and really good prices. So we should go check that out as well. There's so many things coming back.
I like it.
Fusion-ish. So many things coming back. So,
Sorry.
what's this? Is this your article here, Shaunsey?
Oh, yeah, there's a
Little-
little interesting
random.
article. So the
random.
big boy Bugatti, the Bugatti's looking and realizing they got to make a change.
What about them?
They're realizing
Bugatti.
that
Yeah, when your car
Dual
costs
gas
Go
millions of
electric,
dollars, man.
basically.
they're looking at and seeing that they have to go into electric cars. An electric
way-
Bugatti, like I was.
You see, the recent Bugatti cost $3.5 million, man.
Mm.
What's so good about it?
everything.
It's only the fastest car.
No,
in
but
the world.
where's the value in it though? Besides being the fastest, does it have a cup
That's
holder?
it. That is the value, mate.
It doesn't
That
even
is
have.
the value.
It doesn't even have cup holders.
You can
Wow.
brag. You don't need cup holders, mate. If you can afford one of those, you can have a butler driving behind you who will arrive at some point.
Mate,
in
I want to
the-
see how
You
much
stop
cash
and
he's got
look
in
and they
his.
bring the bottle to you.
I want to see how much he's got, how many notes he's got in his wallet right now.
Yeah, this guy's 33. He's from Croatia, I think. And,
Isn't that insane?
Maybe-
Dude's
maybe he just
33
saved up
and he's going to
just
be
enough
leading
to buy
Bugatti.
Yeah, he's leading like the electric start of Bugatti's engine. So he's paid 33, like doing that for Bugatti.
Far out. Oh,
I thought
Not,
that was interesting. But I feel like I don't know. I understand it, but I don't. If I bought a Bugatti, I don't want an electric Bugatti.
okay. How about this? You have $1 million. You have $1 million, and you can only spend it on a car.
I would try and look for an F40, although I don't. If it was $1 million US, maybe I'd be able to get one. And $1 million Australian, it wouldn't be enough. But I reckon I'd go for an F40, Ferrari F40.
Yeah. I might get a Hyundai Excel. Do it up.
Get some 18-inch chromes.
I'll do it up. I'll get like
Chinese.
100. I'll get the US $100 note, and I would stick it on every. That's my paint job, and I would lacquer that on to the car.
Probably get the GTR.
Really?
Yeah, I like that. These things are fucking. Sexy.
Wait, do you have to spend the entire? Do you have to spend the entire million or what?
Not obviously. Petey's not spending it all.
Well, I said I'll get it and I'll do it up.
For a million square.
Well, how about this? I get the Hyundai Excel, but I change it into a stretch XL, so it'll be like a Hyundai limousine. So, Maddie, your 4-door one, eat this.
Surrounded by idiots.
So
we could have our own show where they gave us money to just do
when
shit.
are you coming back, mate?
When I want to come
You need to burgle some more beers first.
I haven't fucking had a beer. I've been drinking all this fucking rice wine, man. They got me hyped up.
Oh, bro, it's almost like you don't know where to buy beer these days or something.
There's something wrong with the beer.
Did you forget the Vietnamese word for beer?
He drinks gas, remember? He drinks gas.
Goes to the petrol station. Give me a liter, please.
It's pretty much what it looks like in the container it's in. I don't know what's going on. I might have to fly back. Supposedly cases are on the rise and fucking restaurants are closing. You can only get takeout.
Means you won't be able to fly back, mate.
I'll fucking fly back somehow.
There was it was funny. There was this movie, not movie. There's a Netflix series. I think it's Russian produced, and it's called Into the Night, and it's got to do with some sort of virus or apocalyptic sort of thing. So what happens is, if the sunlight hits you, you burn or you die or something like that, or you turn. So they were at the airport, and then one of the planes got hijacked. As they took off, they were flying. They said, "Keep flying. We got to keep flying into the night. We can't let it go to day." So they had to fly all the time and not land. So imagine that, Jonesy. You get on the plane, you can't land. You're going to be up there.
Sheesh.
But then they had to land eventually because they ran out of fuel, and then they had to hide in a bunker because they had to keep it dark.
That mini bar would be gone so quick. There's that movie, I think the American movie, The Pandemic, right? Isn't it? Pandemic. It came out like 12, 13 years ago.
Contagion.
Go ahead. Contagion. Yeah, that's it.
That's Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
Are we still looking to get the EVs tomorrow? What's up?
Yes.
And cronuts. We're gonna do a little cronut. Cheese toasties as well.
Fucking cronuts.
And cheese toasties. It's a Korean cheese toast. You guys know it. Kimbong toasties.
Oh, I'm down for that.
Kimbongs.
The normal original one, which is the cheese. You can choose mozzarella cheese as well, cheddar cheese, on a Sanger thing for 20.
I want blue cheese.
Ooh, I don't know if they do it. I don't think so. You can buy BYO. BYO, man.
I'm down for that.
Can you guys put this in there? Bring some bacon too.
Ooh, yes.
I've always wanted to do that.
There's a whole menu. You can get ham. You can get beef patty, like a cheeseburger patty. You can get that in there as well. There's different types. There's like fucking 12 types. So
nice.
So yeah.
There's no bacon.
So what we'll pick up around the afternoon, you reckon?
After lunch.
So I got plans in the morning. So I think we talked about 2 p.m. right? And that way we can pick up go and pick up the bikes. We can grab the food, do the live stream immediately after.
Yeah. So I'll reach out to Soko, see if we can do it there with the cronut. If not, we can just get the cronut and go somewhere and do it somewhere else or whatever. We'll do the stream somewhere.
So meet at Petey's.
Meet at Petey's 2 p.m.
What time at mine?
Is that enough time to get to D7 by 2:30?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
we get
No
here
traffic.
on time. We can do it.
No traffic to 2.
Yeah.
Sounds
All right.
good.
All right, cool. I will organize it straight after this.
Sweet as.
Got a hour of powers up. Happy hour is upon us. Got a little car. Got a little car joke for y'all.
Let's go.
What do you say to a frog who needs a ride?
What?
Hop in.
I heard you said you feel alone.